Can we sit down? No interruptions. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Talking real raw. Ain't no cutting. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Talk about it? Yeah. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Talk about it? Yeah. Can we sit down? No interruptions. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Talking real raw, ain't no cutting. Open dialogue, talk without judging. Dope discussion, dope discussion.
There are a lot of good quality men, right, that would make great fathers, that have their finances together, that have their businesses in order. There's so many of those type of men that are opting out as far as being biological fathers, stepfathers, husbands, the whole nine, right? And it is because, due to them taking into consideration and factoring in to the equation a lot of these chicks, real women, just not being fit to be mothers, fit to be wives, fit to be taken seriously, due to so many women, amen, not being up to code, up to the standard as far as embodying what it would take to fill such roles. A lot of men are saying, no, I'm not doing that. Because to be a parent is a 2-person job. And I'll be damned if I am collaborating, and I use that word very loosely, right? If I am collaborating with a female that is not holding up her end of the bargain, to where everything falls on me, to where my children are not getting the proper representation as far as, what a woman should be, what a wife should be, what a mother should be. I'm just not. And due to that being the case, a lot of us as real women, we are being left, right, with the only option of having, let me paint the visuals for you all. Y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. We can't hit 300, but I'm going to ask for 210 likes, okay? We are being left with no choice and no other option but to procreate with Smokey. Now, Smokey ain't ish, right? Smokey don't have nothing to offer nobody. Man, woman, child, cat, dog, frog, turtle, you name it. Smokey cannot offer anybody anything. But since there are a lot of guys out there that are, the productive, successful, well-to-do guys that are saying, no, I'm not going to do that due to what I'm being presented with, due to me not wanting to bring a child into a world of chaos, dysfunction, destruction. Like, due to me not wanting to do that, yeah, y'all gonna have to just make it do what it do with Smokey. Wish you well, right? Wish you the best. But nah, I'm good, love. Enjoy. Okay? And so we are procreating with this, right? And again, he's not doing anything for these children. So what it is creating is these environments to where children are being brought up in the worst of conditions, the worst of circumstances. Thank you, Damien. It says, what up, 5-0? I ain't scared of no taser. Hold on. You may be scared today. You may be scared today. And just so y'all know, this right here, this device right here that says police, because I am police, bitch. This device right here is both a taser and a walkie-talkie. Over. So if you see me utilizing it for both things, do not be alarmed and don't ask me no damn questions. Don't ask me, why are you using a taser as a walkie-talkie? Or don't ask me, why are you using a walkie-talkie as a taser? Don't worry about it. Okay? Just know when it comes out, you should be afraid. Okay? So, yeah, Damien, you talking all this nonsense, but we gonna see who's scared in a minute. Thank you, DB. It says, I don't want kids because why would I put a weapon in the hands of my enemy to be used against me? Same thing with marriage. And you know what? That is the sentiment of a lot of guys out there, DBNX. And we're going to get into it. Okay? We're going to get into it. I came across this video here. Now, I don't remember the brother's name. Forgive me. If you all know, y'all can put it down in the comment section. I did not go through the entire video, but I did just kind of clip up some of the main things that stood out to me as far as why he, okay, DBNX, is against being a father or, bringing children into the world and things of that sort. Okay. And again, you all, it is the men out here that are hard workers, the men out here that have a lot to offer, the men that could make great, wonderful fathers that are like, no, I'm not doing that. And so with us being left with no other options for real but Smokey, good luck. Good luck. Now, on his video, and y'all can drop his Timothy Ward. Yeah, that was his name. Y'all can go and check out his video in its entirety. He came up with, I believe it was 10 reasons why he remains childless. But I just kind of snipped up some of the main ones that popped out and stood out to me before I get into the main topic at hand, which is Lil James and his ratchet ass mama. Okay, so it's a lot of men out here that are like, you know what? I'm not going to be a baby's daddy. I'm not going to be out here procreating with these reckless, lawless ass females. And so, yeah, no thanks. Y'all have at it. Good luck. Enjoy. It's kind of putting us in a doozy, if you will, and it's setting our children up for the ultimate failure. Why? Because my mama ain't ish and my daddy ain't ish. And that's just what it is. Now, another level and layer to the conversation outside of a lot of the good quality men just opting out is the fact that a lot of us like Smokey, right? A lot of us like Smokey. So it's not even an instance to where I'm going after a stand-up guy that has everything in order and he's just not seeing the value in me. And so I'm left with no other option but Smokey. But a lot of us are prioritizing the Smokies over the good quality men. And then looking for the good quality men to come through and save us in the end. And men, once again, are not doing that, especially men that have things to lose. Because like DB just said, why would I place myself in a position to where I could potentially get taken advantage of, right? I can potentially have a lot of things being used against me. One of those major things being used is my child. Why would I do that? Right? And then the third level and layer, as far as a lot of men opting out of, being fathers, is, again, it goes back to what BBNX said. A lot of these chicks are just looking for a come up, and they use their children as a check. They don't really care about raising up quality citizens, and of society that can add on in a positive way. Like, they don't really care about that. They don't care about, raising a human being to be the best version of themselves. No, it's all about how can I hit a lick. And a lot of men have peeped game on that, which is, again, forcing a lot of them to not want to partake or indulge in, being a parent altogether. But before we get into the main topic at hand, I did want to pull up Mr. Timothy Ward's video. And, and I didn't put the whole thing in there. I think I did reason 1, 3, and 4. I don't know. But yeah, nonetheless, I feel like a lot of men could have these same sentiments. And it is leading a lot of guys to just be like, oh, no, I'm not doing that. And it's an ultimate slap in the face and set up a failure for the children, which is who I ultimately end up feeling sorry for, because children don't ask to be here, But a lot of these real women just want to be reckless with their box, right? A lot of these real women are selfish. Oh, I just want a baby just because, but you can't take care of your damn self, but you want a child. Okay, cool. Or they think that a baby will keep a man around or whatever. It will change him, whatever. Ultimately, the children end up suffering, and I really hate that part. Okay. Thank you, Tokyo. It says, in 20 years, y'all better not be living in the hood. It will be full of super smokies. They will make the modern hoods look like Beverly Hills. Lord have mercy. We can hit for 100. Y'all give us 339 likes. Sorenzo says, bluntly speaking, Smokey won't be their last option either. Lights, blunts. Let me sip my organic juice on that. Hold on. Now, see what you did there, Sorenzo. He says, bluntly speaking, while he lights his blunts, okay? Smokey, okay, won't be their last option either. Now, I don't know, because the way that things are looking, Torenzo, you might be onto something. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I'm gathering from what your statement is saying is the fact that a lot of Smokey is even kind of steering clear of, dibbling dabbling with a bunch of these real women. So pretty soon, I don't know what y'all gonna do. I don't know. A lot of men just on all fronts, doesn't matter how lowly he is on the totem pole, they are protecting their seeds, they are protecting themselves, and I just don't know. Okay. But let's start off with this, because a lot of guys are just like, I'll be damned if I go out here and procreate with these chicken heads. Hell no. Which is why we have chicks out here like Lil James mama. But let's get into it. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. But first, let me know if you all can hear this.
Reason number 1.
Could y'all hear that? He said reason number 1. Let me see. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all can hear him. I want to make sure y'all can hear. And the reason why we do have our police uniform on today is because we will be locking up Lil James mama. Okay, thank you all for the 2s. Okay, let's get into it.
Reason number 1 why I'm living a child-free life and don't want to have kids is because they're expensive. They are expensive. All the people I know who got kids is always complaining about being broke because of the kids. Dang. Kids are expensive. And it's not like you only have to like pay out money for 3-4 years. It's like 18 years. And then some. Even when they grown, they want money. It's just, it starts out with diapers and Pampers and it's school clothes, and then it's the dentist, and then it's soccer jerseys, and it just keeps going and going and going and going. It never seems to stop. I work hard for my money. Especially times like now when I'm physically in hotel rooms, scrubbing toilets, making beds. I'll work too hard for that money to give it to some kid.
How about this, Timothy? How about you work too hard to give your money to some baby mama that is just going to use your last little dollars that you are working so hard for on something for herself? A lot of the times, it doesn't even go toward the child dealing with these chicks today. Right? A lot of these chicks getting their hair done, nails done, BBLs. That's where your child support money going to. So a lot of guys are just like, yeah, that's too expensive. It's too expensive to work so hard to potentially just give my money up for a child, to where more than likely the money is not even going towards the child to begin with. Because let's be honest, you all, a lot of these chicks will switch up. And I'm just being honest. I'm not here to deter anybody from having families, or I'm not trying to deter anybody from trusting women or anything of that sort. Like, if you find a good thing, hold on to it, build with it, water it, and watch it grow. Okay, I'm all for that. Okay. However, I gotta be real. I have got to be honest. When it comes to a lot of what is out here today, a lot of these chicks will switch up. They'll play a good role. They'll pretend to be, in solidarity with you, on the same page with you. And then boom, soon as they get what they want, which is that child that they're going to use over your head, right? Use as leverage. Now it's like, oh, I got you now, nigga. I can switch up now. So again, this is why a lot of men are quality men. I got to put the emphasis on quality. This is why a lot of quality men who, again, don't mind working hard, scrubbing toilets. What did he say? He said, I'm in hotels, I'm scrubbing, I'm down on my knees. Like, he's out here getting to it. Now, a lot of you females will look down on a brother like this, like, you're beneath me. But these are the main men. Hear me out. These are the main men y'all come running back to later, like, oh, but, I didn't know no better, but now I understand that you was a good, hardworking man and all of, yeah. So let's peep that game as well. So it's not all the time that all of these expenses are going even towards the child to begin with. So a lot of guys will end up working so hard just to fund the lifestyle of a baby mama, and your child sees none of that. And that's just being honest.
Toilets, making beds. I'll work too hard for that money to give it to some kid. No. And then if you factor in child support, if it goes wrong between me and my partner, we don't stay together, we separate, it's 99.999% probability I'm going to be the one paying the child support. And that's like government mandated. I don't need the government mandating a certain part of my check, disappears every week. They already do that with taxes. I don't need that. You know what I mean? And so when I just think about the money I would lose raising a child, not for me. It's just added stress. It is added stress. Another thing I hear from parents is that you constantly worry that your child is okay. They go to school, you worry somebody's going to shoot up the school. You know what I mean? They go, wherever they go, they're these days, you got to worry about something happening. I stress. My stress levels are right. You know what I mean? Where they need to be. They're good now.
Now, Timothy, I know that you're honing in on the child element of why you don't have any children, but I cannot help being the honest woman that I am. I cannot help but to also configure in and also factor in the added stress of dealing with a lot of these chicks of today. Now, again, salute and shout out to the authentic women, not the real women, okay? But salute and shout out to the authentic women that do what they need to do, that understand what it is to be a woman, what it is to be a wife, what it is to be a mother. Salute to you all. But what we're dealing with today is not your kind. Your kind is not in abundance, ma'ams. And so when he's talking about the stress of worrying about a child and, tending to a child and making sure your child is okay, I cannot help but, make my mind linger over into the realm of the women, the real women's, okay? the amount of stress that can be factored into the equation when she's trying to dangle your child and use it against you. When she's trying to threaten you with all of these child support payments or full custody, whatever. The added stress of thinking about what no good ninja she's going to have around the child today. You know what I'm saying? So all of that. But I'm going to let you continue, Mr. Timothy. Hold on.
And I do things like meditate. I'm always out in nature, try to hold those stress levels down. I'm not going to bring a child into this world and raise it way up here. I don't know if I could deal with that. And let's be honest, if I had a child and something did happen to them, I'm not strong enough to deal with that. You know what I mean? Think what you think about me. I'm telling you, if I had a child and I developed that bond, that love, if it's as strong as parents say, and something happened to that child, they got sick, they got really hurt, they died, whatever, I'm not strong enough. Too much stress. I'm good where I'm at. Reason number 4, kids are a joint venture. You know what I mean? So in order to have a kid, there got to be 2 people. That was 4. 2 people. You can do that too this day and age if you want to, I'm sure. 2 people. I haven't met somebody that I wanted to have kids with.
Oh.
Any of the women that I've met that were like, might have been like decent for mothers, they wasn't trying to have kids either.
Damn. Let's take that one back, shall we? Baby mama drama. We can hit 600. I'm going to ask for 515 likes. Baby mama drama. Thank you so much, Miss Kendra. She said, little big sis trying to put us in jail today with the uniform. Laughing out loud. Let's see if I can remain free. Let's see. Okay, let's see, Miss Kendra, because we do not discriminate. Now, the reason why, Miss Kendra, I have on my full uniform today is because I fully intend on locking up Lil James's mama. Okay, but let's not get it twisted. If any of my crown heads start acting a fool, y'all will join her. Do you understand me? Okay, y'all will join her in the crown head correctional facility if you don't behave, if you don't cooperate. But yes, Miss Kendra, we are in full cop uniform today because, yeah, if y'all don't behave as well, you will be locked up alongside Lil James's mama. Okay. But thank you so much, Miss Kendra. Hold on. I'm being so for real. Yeah, you still on probation and shit. Hey, Shakita. Yeah, locked up, I won't let you out. I sure won't. Now, he said baby mama drama. Let's get into that for a minute. And this is one of the main reasons why a lot of guys are not, trying to be fathers. A lot of successful, productive guys are not trying to be fathers. When they work so hard to build themselves up, to have their finances together, to have their businesses together, to stay out of trouble, to make sure that their foundation is solid and set, why would I then potentially impregnate a female to where she can destroy everything that I've worked so hard for? Being a parent is a 2-person job. If I'm the only one doing what I need to do, and this woman over here is not doing what she needs to do, that's going to not only destroy me potentially, but also my child that I brought into this world, because it's going to be an imbalance, right? And if it's an imbalance, all of that responsibility and extra load is going to fall on me, because at the end of the day, a lot of men that have a lot to offer, that want the best for their child, they're going to go above and beyond to make sure that that child is taken care of, right? So it's like, damn, it's not my child's fault that the mama is trash. So let me go above and beyond and go to the extra miles, the extra steps to make sure that my child is getting the best that it deserves. Because again, it didn't ask to be here. And so, yeah. And then when the woman sees that you are a productive man that will go above and beyond to make sure that your child is taken care of, she will use that to her benefit and take advantage. Well, I know he ain't gonna want his child to have to go without, so let me just say this, and let me lie and do this, and let me lie and do that. Let me tweak this, because at the end of the day, I can expect for him to cash out. I can expect for him to help. I can expect for him to take on additional responsibilities and loads that I'm not doing. And if he refuses, I'll just get the courts involved. Thank you, Tokyo. It says he's talking about sweeping floors and cleaning toilets, but he speaks like he owns the cleaning company. Who else did I see? Mark. But thank you so much, Tokyo. Mark says these children are already emotionally compromised, but the father not in the house. Step simps walk into angry children already. Ooh, y'all bringing up very great and valid points. Very great and valid points. Now Tokyo is talking about this man's mindset, right? This is a hard-working man. He doesn't mind getting down and dirty. He doesn't mind doing what he needs to do to make ends meet, to build his wealth, to make sure his foundation is set. Like, we got to salute men like Timothy, okay? Now, I don't know him personally. I just came across this video, and the way that he speaks, like, you can only conclude that he's a man of sound mind, sound judgment, right? He's a disciplined, hard-working man. This is just what I gather from me listening to this video, okay? And I didn't even watch the full thing. I just, clipped what I wanted to clip. But that's what a lot of women, ultimately, Tokyo Traveler, they end up missing out on. They are so focused on, oh, you clean toilets and you scrub floors and you work hard to get your money that way. You're a peasant. You're beneath me. You're not high value. But they don't hone in on that man's thought process and his mentality. A man that possesses that way of thinking, that line of thinking, he's going to have everything that he needs. Right? Because, yeah, I may be doing this, but I'm thinking like the CEO. I'm thinking like a boss. I'm thinking strategically. I'm maneuvering strategically and wisely. So let's not sleep on the quote unquote brown collar, blue collar men out here that are, again, not afraid to get down and dirty. Don't care about a job title. All I care about is making sure that I have my foundation set. Let's not sleep too much on them. Because those are the guys, from my observation, that have the most, that can give the most, that can offer the most. Especially when they think like this. To where they're thinking about, okay, how could that affect this? And how could that affect this? Maybe I shouldn't do that. Like, this is logic. This is strategy. This is wisdom. This is knowledge. Right? So, again, I think it's very important that we do highlight that, Tokyo. He's talking about sweeping floors and cleaning toilets, but he speaks like he owns the cleaning company. And that's because of the way that he maneuvers. So you can start off just scrubbing toilets and everything of that sort, but then the way that you think, you can own it one day. Or maybe he does own it, Tokyo. Nonetheless, a lot of these chicks will look down on a man like this and not even understand that kind of man would have been the best man for you. Okay? Now, Mark brings up a good point. Okay? He says these children are already emotionally compromised by the fathers not being in the house. So when a man does try to step in, when a man does try to, help out, these children are already so psychologically damaged, emotionally damaged, shattered, discombobulated, that nobody will be able to fully and truly be able to steer them in the right direction, because I don't want to hear you. I'm mad that my daddy don't want to be a part of my life. I'm mad that my mother keeps bringing these different smokies in and out the damn house. I'm mad that I feel abandoned. I'm mad that I feel like nobody really understands me or wants me. Like, all of that is going on in these children's minds already. So that's another reason why a lot of men are just like, it's not even worth being a stepfather, because Even if you try to go that route, it can be an uphill battle by even just trying to get through to these children. You know? And let's be honest, you all, and y'all like the video, share the video and subscribe. It's some real talk. We can't hit 600. I'm going to ask for 576 likes. Let's be honest, you all, and peep the game. A lot of the women that are having the children are the most unfit women there are. Let's replay what he said. Let's replay what Timothy said right here.
You know what I mean? So in order to have a kid, there got to be two people. That was 4. 2 people. You can do that too this day and age if you want to, I'm sure. 2 people. I haven't met somebody that I wanted to have kids with. Any of the women.
He said he hasn't met anybody that he wanted to have children with. This is a man that is moving, again, strategically and wisely. If I'm looking at this chick and she clearly is irresponsible and she's clearly somebody that is not, suitable to be a wife, let alone a mother, why would I have sex with her? Why would I settle down with her? Why would I commit to her? So again, we got to salute men like Timothy. Thank you so much, Charles. I'm read that in a second. We have to salute men like Timothy that are like, look, I'm not going to think with my peen. I'm not just going to be moved by emotion. I'm going to be somebody that is self-disciplined. I'm going to be somebody that really analyzes and fully analyzes everything for what it is and not for what I want it to be, because this has consequences, right? So I love when I hear a man say, the reason why I don't have children is because I haven't found a woman that is worthy enough to have a child with. Let's be clear, you all. It's plenty of women out here that a lot of guys would love to have sex with. Let's just be honest. That's easy. It is easy for a man to look at a woman and say, damn, yeah, I would hit that. Yes, I would. Yes. Nice ass, nice body, nice assets, you name it. She can probably do some real nice tricks on it, okay? But I better not, because I don't know what her mentality is like. I don't know what her lifestyle is like. I don't like her personality. I don't like much about her. So why would I lay down and take that type of gamble or risk? This happens a hell of a lot. Men every day, I'm pretty sure, come across women they wouldn't mind smashing. But it's a whole nother level when it comes to procreation. And that's what I have to salute Timothy on. He said, the reason why I don't have children is because I haven't found a woman that is worthy enough to have a child with. Have I found a woman that is worthy of smashing? Maybe. That ass though, yeah, that's probably worth the smash. But as far as having a child, no. And a lot of men are on this level now. A lot of productive, quality men are on this level now. I have things to lose, so let me protect it. I want the best for my children if I were to have children. Let me protect them by not giving them a piss poor mother.
That I wanted to have kids with. Any of the women that I've met that were like, might have been like decent for mothers, they wasn't trying to have kids either.
Peep that game. Timothy said, not only have I not found a woman that was quality enough to bring a child into this world with, but the women that I would consider, they don't want to bring children into the world either. The women that have their minds right, the women that know what it takes to be a quality mother, a quality wife, and all, those women don't want to have kids either. So that goes back to what I said earlier. A lot of the times, it is the most piss poor quality people out here procreating. And y'all are really messing up society by bringing children into this world that, first things first, you really don't give a damn about. Let's be honest. If y'all gave a damn about y'all children, y'all wouldn't have them. Why? Because a lot of y'all are in poverty. Let's be clear. A lot of y'all are not emotionally or mentally equipped to teach, lead, and guide and take care of a child. Like, let's be honest. Which is why there's a lot of men and women, especially in today's world, that would probably make great parents. That's why a lot of us don't have them, because we know and understand what it really takes to raise a child and bring a child into this world. And it's not light work. The people that understand that in order to raise a decent human being, a quality human being, you know, you want to be able to give them the best that you can offer. Which is why a lot of us are waiting, or we're just not having them at all. Because again, I call us selfish all you want to, but I think it's very selfless to consider, hey, I don't want to bring a child into this world because I wouldn't be able to give it a good quality mother. Hey, I don't want to bring a child into this world because I wouldn't be able to give it a good quality father. Or I wouldn't be able to bring forth to that child a great quality life that I know it would deserve. It costs money, it costs time, it costs love, it costs attention, it costs support, it costs sacrifice to raise a child. Good quality men and women, we know and understand that, which is why a lot of us don't have them. Even if we're married, even if we're doing okay in life, we still understand that if I want to do that, because that's a supreme job, a supreme duty, it's a blessing as well. Let's not get it twisted. It's a blessing. But at the end of the day, it requires a hell of a lot. And a lot of us, even in better off positions, just cannot afford to do such a thing on so many different levels, not just monetarily. So what we see is a lot of the bottom of the barrel type of individuals bringing children into the world, and y'all are effing it up. Because y'all shouldn't have the kids that y'all got. You shouldn't. And Lil James mama, you are a prime example of that, which is why we locking your ass up today. 700, y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe. Big shout out to MVP Charles. Y'all drop the crowns down in the comments for MVP Charles. He says, welcome back. These chicks cannot be trusted. The more you do for them, the more they cross you. They stuck in hood rat culture. I would never put a baby in them. I'm 38 and love my freedom. They can play games by themselves. Whoopsie. And I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. And honestly, that's what a lot of guys would be getting themselves into. Let me start from the bottom. Okay, I see the crowns. That's what a lot of guys would be getting themselves into, because again, responsible, mature adults, men and women both, we know that, you know, it's probably not wise to be doing too much in today's time. Everything is just inflated. Everything is just, I don't know, chaotic. And so, yeah, I don't know. Okay. But when it comes to a lot of these chicks out here, Charles, that are operating in the low vibrational type of energy, they see an easy lick or an easy come up by way of having a child. So what they'll do is they'll try to finesse a quality man that is well-to-do into having a child so that I can, again, get child support. I can get help from you. I can have access to you, like all of that. But decent quality women, we're not selfish in that way, to where we're not just thinking about something right here and now, a quick, easy lick and hit. No, I'm thinking about a child. How would that affect the child? Like, sure, I'll be able to get a quick little check, but if it's at the expense of my child's mental health, emotional health, overall well-being, is that check worth it? For a quality woman, no. But for a lot of these hood rounds, and they are in abundance, yes. Which is, again, why we have the society that we have today. To where the most unfit women are the baby mamas. Right? And they're not even having their babies by quality men. But they're trying to latch on to the quality men after the fact because they need help. Let's get into it. Thank you. Jeffrey says, I waited until I was 32 to have kids and married the mother. They're grown now and they are the best thing in my life. And salute to you. Salute to you. You know, I love to hear that. I love to hear people who waited and did things the right way, that planned their family. We need more of that. 700, y'all. I'm going to ask for 637 likes. Thank you, Dice. It says 34 and childless. I feel where he's coming from 100%. A lot of men do, Dice. A lot of men do. And a lot of guys are just, they see the play and they understand the assignment. A lot of the women out here who are trying to force you into having children or trying to trap you with children and things of that sort, they're only doing that because they want to hit a lick. What did Timothy just say? He said a lot of the women that would probably make good mothers don't want children. Why? Because we're thinking about the children. We're thinking about, if I brought a child into this world today, the child would be effed. But the poverty mindset females and the irresponsible females, oh no, I'm gonna have my baby, bitch, because I need to get this money up off of Charles. I'm gonna have this baby, bitch. I need to get this money up off of Timothy. So it is what it is. I don't care that the child will suffer. I don't care. I don't give a damn that the baby won't have no daddy. I don't give a damn. All I know is I need to hit this lick. And again, what I say earlier, because there's always multiple levels and layers. A lot of these chicks out here, they'll have a baby by Smokey. Now, he ain't shit, right? He's not a Charles. He's not a Timothy. You know, he's not a Dice or a D. Lee. He's not, none of that. But I feel like a baby will change him into maybe being a Charles, being a Timothy, being a Dice, being a D. Lee. You know, I just feel like that would happen. But then it doesn't. And then the child ultimately ends up being the ultimate sacrifice because they end up being the ones that suffer. Okay. Thank you, D. Lee. It says, appreciate you, sis. Having kids and legacy can be beautiful with the right woman, worthy of being a wife. I haven't found that yet. Fellas have to tread very carefully nowadays. And can I also say this, D. Lee? Because I don't think that a lot of us also factor into the equation that your child is not, having a child is not necessarily your legacy. You know, your work can be your legacy. The things that you leave behind can be your legacy. Your imprint that and your impact that you have on the world can be your legacy. And me and Six kind of went into that when we talked about this over on our channel D6. Like, a lot of us are so focused and fixated on the child being your legacy when ultimately you have no control over how your child comes out. You know what I mean? Like, we can do our best as men and women to raise up our children to be, you know, the most beautiful human beings there are. But at the end of the day, it's their life. And so you can pour all of this investment into this child to raise it correctly, to give it what it needs and everything. And at the end of the day, that child is its own person with its own feelings, its own thoughts, right? Its own life path. And so your child could end up not being shit. And again, Six went into that, and I thought it was brilliant that she brought that up. Your child can end up not being shit at all. And is that your legacy? You know what I mean? Like, a lot of us are like, no, I got to have a child because I got to have a legacy. I got to have a legacy. Your child is not always your legacy. So let's get out of the mindset of, I got to have a child so I can have a legacy. No, pour into your work, pour into your crafts, you know, pour into, you know, the things that you feel would bring value to the world. That is your legacy. You are your own damn legacy. Okay. And I feel like a lot of us can set ourselves up for the ultimate failure or feeling the ultimate defeat or disappointment by placing such a huge responsibility on a child to be your legacy, to be, your imprint on this world. Like, no, that is your job as your own person to do that for yourself. And I hope y'all follow me with that. Okay. And again, I'm back at Charles. Thank you so much. Who else did I see? John Till. It says Lil James' moms must be from. Okay. Hold on. Let me. I'm gonna continue to read this, even though I'm highly fucking offended, and I do blame Sexy Red. I do blame Sexy Red. Let me tell y'all something. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna read that in a second, John Till. Last night, me and my husband and my sister-in-law and a few of her friends, we went out to a comedy show. I forgot the brother, Carlos Jones, I believe his name is, something like that. I don't know. We went to his comedy show, and he brought some comedians with him. It was a good time. It was nice, a nice little venue, like nice little setup and everything of that sort, right? And since they were in St. Louis, okay, nonetheless, it was the nice parts, okay, in Chesterfield, okay. A lot of the comedians, nonetheless, they were really going in on St. Louis women. You know what I'm saying? And to me, even though it's jokes and it's comedy, to me, it really does highlight the fact that representation matters. So when you have a Sexy Red out here who is the representation for St. Louis women, it will plant the seed. Oh dang, y'all trying to mess up my damn I'm still gonna call the police on y'all. Don't think because my shit is falling apart that I ain't gonna still call the police. It plants it into a lot of guys' minds that, oh, well, if this is their queen, then they all must be like this. And every last one of those comics that got on the stage last night that talked about St. Louis women, it was in the most derogatory, ratchet, thirsty way. And I really hate that. Because, bitch, no, ma'am. Okay. And I really hate that. And to me, that also illustrates why us as Black women, especially, need to be very mindful of the people that we support. Be very mindful of what y'all give passage to. Oh, that's just her, but that's not me. No, she represents you. And by you not saying anything, that's a silent cosign. So all of those comedians was like, oh yeah, all you St. Louis chicks, man, I heard y'all get down and dirty, and all you I was just like, wow. So yeah, I blame these hoes. I really do. I'm highly offended. And then for John Till to come through talking about Lil James, mama must be from St. Louis. Why, John Till? Because she a ratchet hoe? Because she gives Sexy Red energy? Because she a thotty thot cake? Why? I don't know why y'all laughing. I'm so serious. John Till says, Lil James' mom must be from St. Louis. I said, it must be the ass because it ain't your face. I need a tip drill. See what I'm saying? Nelly, I blame you as well. Okay? Because your ass come through talking about tip drills. Them St. Louis chicks, they got them fat ass, but they ugly as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Body be on point, but they ugly as fuck, no. Put a bag over that bitch head, hit it from the back. I don't like this. So yeah, every chance that I get, I will make a separation, bitch. No, me and Sexy Red are not cool, never will be. Okay? I do not co-sign this. And again, Black women, we got to start speaking out and speaking against this type of behavior. Matter of fact, I want to salute this platform right here and I believe her name is Voodoo Doll or something. I don't know. But she pretty much came up with a video to where she was highlighting a lot of the piss poor bad representation that a lot of Black women are presenting to the world. And she's calling it out. And from my understanding, she's the type of Black woman that is pro-Black woman, that rides for Black women and all of that. Like, she's that type. So for her to be like, hold on, this is some nonsense, this is trash, and call out Lil James's mama, I gotta give credit where it's due. And we need more women to be like that. We need more women to stand against, what we know is counterproductive. Otherwise, you'll have men out here, or people in general out here, looking at you like, oh, okay, you're a Black woman, so you must be like this. Just like all those comedians from last night was like, oh, y'all from St. Louis, so you hoes must be like this. Grady says, it's because the courts always side with the woman, and that's not fair to us real fathers that are alienated from our children. It's about a check. Facts. And it's leaving a lot of these other chicks no choice but to just kind of be out here looking crazy. And this also contributes to son husbands, as y'all love to call them, right? To where I can't find a decent man to save my life, but I do have a son, and so I'm going to raise my son to be able to take care of his mama, because don't no other real man want her. Hold on, let's get into it. Thank you, Cynical. It says, check emails. Description says, why men don't want kids. Might want to turn off screen share. You can filter what is and isn't appropriate for YouTube. Well, I'll have to do that later. And maybe I'll come up with a little upload about that. But I'll go check it out later. Okay, let's get into this, you all. Am I caught up? Yes, because I'm back at Jeffrey. Let's get into this, you all. And again, 700. Let me check my lights, because y'all gonna play with me. Let me do this real quick. I'm gonna do this right now, because y'all been playing with me on my likes. So let me check right this instant to see who I gotta lock up. Oh, y'all are doing terrible on the likes. Terrible on the likes. You mean to tell me I got almost 700 people in the building and only got 488 likes? I know y'all lying. We should have at least 660 likes. That's it. That's all I'm gonna ask for, 660. Okay? Y'all know some real talk. It may be uncomfortable. You may not like it, but it is what it is. Now, let's get into the main event, which is Lil James' ratchet mama. Let me know if y'all can hear this. Put a 2 in the chat if you can hear this.
Now, see this right here?
Can y'all hear that? She said, now see this right here? Put a 2 in the chat if y'all can hear this. Hold on, let me filter it. Okay, I see the 2s. I want to blow this up for y'all. Hold on, let me blow it up. Okay.
Now, see this right here? This is the worst of them all. If I had to say mirror, mirror on the wall, what is the worst example of Black women of them all? Lil James Tucker's mama would be the end result of us choosing to be baby mamas and us choosing just to have kids because of, first of all, who the Negro is, and then secondly, the results and how it impacts the kids. Y'all, take a look at what's going on in the background. We got Lil James Tucker, who's a social media sensation. He's been on social media since he was a little bitty boy. He's always had an old soul. His mammy wasn't worth 2 nickels and always been around here searching and scratching and surviving and living off of her son. Ultimately, he has made it on stages with Steve Harvey. All type of people have recognized him. And apparently they went to this little prom where Lil James was supposed to be there having fun, and his no good mammy was supposed to be the chaperone.
Y'all, so look, as y'all can see, we made it to the prom. Y'all can see. Y'all see we fresh to death. Y'all already know. We put that stuff on. 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 We put that stuff on.
So cute.
I don't know what y'all about to do.
Okay, go.
All right, y'all saw him and his date introduce themselves, say they got that stuff on. They look so cute. I think they both look age appropriate and very, very cute. Now, they go into the prom, have a good time. His mama and everybody there as an adult, I'm assuming, is supposed to be there to chaperone. But you know, with the women in 2023, they typically disregard their kids and worry about themselves. And this is what we have. We got Lil James mama twerking on another content creator, and Lil James is gonna come in really upset, visibly, physically, and interrupt this session. Now, a lot of people on social media do a lot of things for clicks and views. And let me tell you why I feel like this was real. You can look at not only the body language, but the expression on this little boy's face. And when that little boy started crying, it literally tore my heart to pieces because he really was heartbroken that his mother was being a whore, not only in front of other people, but ultimately in front of him. And it broke his heart. And the moment he broke down right there in the tear, I ain't gonna lie, that broke my heart. Because, you know, I pay attention to people, I read people, and I watch people. I'm a people watcher. And I realized that this lady had zero regard for her son as she sat there smiling and laughing like this shit was cute with her granny and Amy wig.
Now, she ain't shit for that. But let's go there. Because Lil James mama, you trash, ma'am. You're trash. And I'm glad, I think her name is the Voodoo Doll. I'm glad she going off on your ass. I'm glad she talking about your Amy, granny, auntie wig. All of it. Because you had no damn right to be in this kid's prom, okay? Twerking and jerking all over the damn place while your son is right there next to you. Not only that, but do you even think about the imagery that you are putting out there to the world? The perception? Like, damn, his mama out here twerking on kid. Like, come on now. You're doing the most. The absolute most. And then for your duck ass to be out here laughing about it like it wasn't a big deal, that really pissed me off. That really pissed me off. Trash. Hold on, let me mute it for a second. Look at her trash ass. Now, Lil James is visibly upset. He like, damn, like, you out here violating my mama like this? And this is the problem. The problem is when it comes to us raising children, sons especially when we're piss poor mothers, we create an environment for these little boys to where they feel like they have to essentially be the man of the house, right? Doesn't matter how young he is, doesn't matter how inexperienced he is, it doesn't matter, none of that. They have it in their minds, I am the man of the house because no other man is here, and so I have to make sure that my mother is protected, right? So when I see a guy grabbing on my mama's booty, disrespecting her, because that's really what it is. That's what it boils down to. That was disrespectful. I have to step in. I have to do something about that. And for him to step in and try to protect his mama, and for her to laugh at him and laugh in his face like it's not that big of a deal and he's tripping and he's the problem, I'm pretty sure he really felt hurt by that. He probably felt destroyed by that, which is why he started crying. Look. Upset. And look at her duck ass. Oh, if I could just snatch her wig off, I would. If I could just snatch that wig. She laughing. And he's hurt. When I saw this pissed me off. I am not going to lie. It pissed me completely off. She could have at least put a baby to the side like, oh, I'm sorry, baby. I was just having fun. Whatever. Do something, bitch. But to just sit there and cackle and laugh like it's not that big of a deal. Now, mind you, also, nobody else in the room came to console him either. But at the end of the day, that's really not their job. It was his mother's job to console him and reassure him that, you know, it's all good. But did she do that? No. The bitch sat there cackling. And it really pissed me off because his feelings were hurt. Here he is feeling like he's coming to his mother's rescue. And she's laughing at him. Look. And the irony to it all, y'all know what the ironic part to it all? The ironic part to it all is the only one that really consoled him was the violator. The guy that was pretty much waxing his mama ass on the damn dance floor, he is the only one like, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't mean to do this. Oh, no disrespect. Oh, no hard feelings. Oh, I'm sorry, brother. Like, the irony to it all, it's the guy that is trying to make things better and smooth it over. Trash. If I can just slap this bitch, I would. I'm not even gonna lie. Hold on, let me see what y'all say in the comments, and we're gonna continue. Thank you, Tokyo. It says, I hope that soon he will be living with his father. Here's the thing, Tokyo. This goes back to what I said earlier. A lot of the times, these chicks are procreating with Smokey. Smokey is the pappy. So it's not even an instance where he has a good father to go to. On top of that, a lot of the decent quality men, they're not trying to wipe up these chicks. They're not trying to play stepdaddy. So most times, in most instances, these kids are just asked out, stuck in piss poor situations with piss poor mothers. So no, he more than likely will not be living with his father soon. His father probably ain't got a place to stay. Why? Because mama likes Smokey. And that's the unfortunate part about it all. The kids are the ones that ultimately end up suffering. They don't have a good parent to go to. Then the men who would make good step parents and all of that, they don't want to be. And I don't blame them. Thank you, MIA. It says, damn, little sis, ain't that the same green dress you had on Friday? The sweet pea dress? Now, hold on, MIA. Hell no, I didn't have that damn dress on. Come on now. No. And even if I did, I didn't look like Baby Bop in my damn dress. The fuck? Hold on. Thank you, Mark. It says he was trying to protect naturally. Facts. And you know what? I'm about to send your ass to jail for that, MIA. Thank you, Tokyo. I hope that soon. Okay, I read that one. Hold on, I'm missing people at the top. Y'all in here laughing. You thought that was funny? The fuck? You thought you had a joke? That's the same green dress you had on Friday, Queen. How the nickel? I'm about to say no. And even if it was, I didn't look like Baby Bop. I didn't look like a real woman. So come again. John Till says, Lil James' mom can get a debit card or ran up that ass. Lord have mercy. Terenzo says, Mama Tucker was jealous of him. Damn shame. You think that's what it was? She had to take the attention off her son and put it on herself? Could be. Thank you, Yosef. And y'all do this. Get these damn likes up and stop playing with us. Like the video, share the video, and subscribe. We're just breaking it down to a crumb. I don't know why y'all here down laughing. Ain't nothing funny. Okay? Nothing is funny. Am I caught up? No, who is this? Thank you, Jeffrey. Let me see. Ain't nothing in here funny, anime. Yeah. At least I ain't look like Baby Bop. Even if it is my damn dress, bitch, it didn't look like Baby Bop. And you know what? We're going to go ahead and lock them up. Shit. Hold on. Yes. Okay, so we already have the hold ready for Lil James' mother and herself. So what I'm going to need for you to do is also prepare a cell for is it MIA? Let me make sure I'm getting the right person. Yes, a MIA atom. Yes. Yes, block all of that. No sunlight. No sunlight, no commissary. No. Yep. Over. You tried it. MIA. Now your commissary is MIA. Now your yard time is MIA. Now your freedom is MIA. Thank you, Jeffrey. It says, and Black women want us to marry and respect them for what again? Whoopsie. And that's the part I hate, Jeffrey. The part I hate, Jeffrey, is that this is ultimately the imagery that gets attached to Black women. Oh, Black women are the worst mothers. Black women are the most ratchet. Black women are, the least likely to be wife material. Like, I really hate that. You're absolutely right, Jeffrey. Trash. Let's continue.
With her granny and Amy wig. I don't like it. I didn't like the dress. I didn't like her wig, and I didn't like her response to her son in protective mode, number one. But number two, not even recognizing that he was hurt and you just gonna go on about your business. I hated it. I mean, to be honest, there's a serious detachment from mothers and their children in 2023 that I absolutely hate. I think it's disgusting. Us as a generation, we've always wanted to do so much better than the generation we was raised in, and it turns out we was just being selfish. If I really have to look at the overall picture, because there's no way as a mother she don't even see that her son is really acting out in the position of I have to protect my mother, and then also embarrassment. This ain't no skit. If it is, then Lil James need to be up for a doggone Academy Award with Denzel in them. This ain't no skit. That little boy is visibly hurt and upset, and he can't believe that his mama sitting there laughing, fanning herself like as if what she's doing is appropriate, not only in front of kids, but even at an event where other people are there, and he has to stop being a little boy and turn into a man to protect his mama. But this is what y'all get when y'all go after the whole baby mama culture.
Oh,
you got a 9-10-year-old. I don't know how old Lil James is, but he ain't even 13, and he has to turn into a man and battle another man because his mammy is promiscuous and a whore and don't know how to basically conduct herself in public. Now, I'm not gonna hold you. I never thought I'd be in a situation where I'd just be getting up here making a video and I'm just dragging Black women, because everybody knows I am pro-Black woman. But I also know in order for me to be pro-Black woman, I have to uphold us when we right, and I have to hold us accountable when we wrong. And Lil James mama, you wrong. I don't even know your name, bitch. I don't even think it's important at this point. And it makes sense why you've struggled your whole life until you had a child who can get you possibly up out the hood. It makes sense because how they say you can take the bitch out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the bitch or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, this was the capstone of it all. This is the straw that broke the camel's back for me, which made me say, let me get up here and say what I got to say, because Black women, we looking a hot ass mess out here. And as we want to separate ourselves from this culture, ultimately, this is what's on the big stage. This is what the big magnitude is. If it ain't you, that's fine. And if you can't see it in yourself to say it ain't about just me, it's about my image and my people, then this message ain't for you. If you feel played in the comments, that's on you. Debate you and your Jesus. Don't come in here debating me, because you're going to lose. But ultimately, I wanted to get up here and tell you guys that our culture and what we have going on has been going down, down, down. And ultimately, it is affecting the children more than anybody. I mean, at what point are we going to, as women and as mothers, just really sit down and look at what's going on and try to self-correct? I think we're going in a downward spiral, and I think ultimately the children are going to suffer. We already have a teenage group of children in 2023 that is literally unaliving each other at an alarming rate. They are desensitized to everything, and most of women, especially Black women who are single mothers, are afraid of their children. And then y'all want to get online and ask why.
Sis said a whole motherfucking word. Do you understand me? A whole word. So that's why we gotta lock Lil James mama up. She's trash. She's absolutely trash. And she gives a bad name and a bad rep to all Black mothers. She absolutely does. It is no reason why you should be out here doing this. No reason whatsoever. At a kid's event with your child in close proximity, like just trash. And y'all wonder why men don't want kids. And can I say this, you all? Because I think it's important to say this. It's not even an instance to where, and I think somebody said this earlier, it's not even an instance to where men don't want children. It's just not something that's feasible in today's climate, in today's time, with today's women. Now, again, not everybody, but it's way too many of us that will fall into the category of a Lil James mama, to where that's just what it is. Like, no. So it's not even that men don't want families and men don't want to settle down. Y'all make it impossible to do that. Because like the chick said in the video, a lot of y'all are whores. A lot of y'all play into the whole baby mama culture, so where you are getting impregnated by the worst of men, then wanting the best of men to come through and save you, and then they don't, and now you're just stuck. And not only are you stuck, but your children are stuck too, right along with your ratchet ass. Then y'all wonder why your sons grow up resenting you and hating you and not wanting anything to do with you. Then you wonder why your daughters end up being whores just like you are. I learned from my mama. Let's be clear and let's be honest. Let's be clear and let's be honest. Do y'all know how many young women that I've talked to, that I've seen, that said, look, I've had young women come to me and say, I want to change. I want to do better. But the way that I grew up with my mama showing me certain toxic traits, with my mama displaying to me certain toxic qualities and showing me how to disrespect men and how to fight men and how to be disrespectful to me. Like, it's embedded within me. I can't even undo it if I wanted to. A lot of it is so deeply rooted and so deeply embedded into us due to our piss poor upbringings. And I'm not just blaming it on the women, because the men can factor in as well. But what I am saying is a lot of that responsibility does fall on the women, because we are the ones that allow the worst of men into our wombs. Do we not? Moment of silence. Do we not? So a lot of the times, you know, these women can be like, oh, but it takes two. And y'all make it seem like it's just all on the women. And it's just all on, we're not saying that. But a huge bulk of that responsibility does fall on the women, because we are the ones that say yes or no. I'm not talking about instances where a man forced himself upon you. And I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when we have consensual acts and we're laying down raw. We are the ones that say, yeah, I want to go ahead and bust it open for you raw, or no, I don't. And most times we're busting it open for guys that first things first will let us know, I don't want children. I don't want you. I don't want no responsibility. I am irresponsible my damn self. Shit, I don't want to take care of my damn self. And yet we still bust it open for those guys. Oh, but the men trapped us. Who let him though? Whoopsie. See, that's too real for y'all. Y'all don't want to go that far. Can't nobody trap you unless you let them trap you. I don't like when men say that. I don't like when women say that at all. It takes two, don't it? Did you do it wrong or not? Did you accept the challenge or not? If you did consensually, yeah, I don't want to hear that shit. And in most cases, when it comes to us women, We are not choosing the best of men to do those things with. We are not planning our families. We're planning a finesse. We like dirt poor, piss poor guys. Then we get upset when people tell us the truth. Whoopsie. It is what it is. Be mad at your mama. And let's just be real. A lot of the quality men, they don't want anything to do with none of y'all. So at the end of the day, y'all just end up being stuck, babies included, unfortunately. There are no father figures and role models to come through. Why? Because men are ultimately now, and I got to emphasize the quality men, the productive men, the successful men. Those men now are prioritizing themselves, prioritizing their own peace, their own finances, well-being. They're prioritizing themselves over trying to come through and Captain Save a hoe. That's just what it is. And again, the babies suffer because they could actually benefit from having a quality man, a quality man to come through and step in and try to help out. They could. But due to a lot of chicks just not being up to par and being on Lil James mama level, this is what we get. Yeah, I got to protect myself at all costs. I'm sorry that your kids got to suffer along with you. But hey, that's the life you chose for them. Good luck. MIA says she's from Louisiana. All three of y'all. Yeah, I can hear the New Orleans in her voice. She was cracking me up. So shout out to, I think her name is the Voodoo Doll. But I got MIA. Who else do I see? And I'm gonna ask y'all. Thank you, MIA. Again, it says as long as y'all bring me some cheeses. Now you ain't gonna get no damn cheese. Didn't I say no commissary? The fuck? Trying to make fun of your little big sister. Ain't that the same? No, that's Baby Bop. We're not doing that. Thank you, Mark. It says, bet it ain't a Merry Christmas right about now. Lord have mercy. What are you talking about, Mark? Thank you, Skinny Boy. It says, Crown Head Office Jenkins won't let me get my mail. Nope. Crown Head Officer Jenkins won't let you get mail, commissary, bail, freedom. No, none of it. So it is what it is. Don't come complaining to me because I don't care. I told him not to feed you. I told him not to give you your damn mail. You should have thought about that before you started acting a damn fool. Now you locked up right next to Lil James' mama. Congratulations. Thank you, MIA. It says, yeah, put her in my cell, little sis, since she want to be a trio foe. Lord have mercy. I got that Arby's for her. Lord have mercy. Send me some, who? Prophylactics? What? And Cheez-Its. Okay. Yes. I'm going to need you to move MIA Adam's cell onto the second floor away from Lil James's mother. Yeah, I think he liked that ass though. And so, yeah, we can't have him indulging in anything that he's enjoying. Yes, move him to the second floor and put him all the way at the end where there's no light. Okay, thank you so much. Over. MIA Adam, go ahead and collect your mattress. Okay, take your mattress with you along with your pillows and your sheet. Okay, and we're gonna have Crown Head Officer Jenkins to move you to the second floor away from Lil James's mother because you seem to be enjoying her way too much. So yeah, jail is for punishment, not for enjoyment. Amen. Amen. Am I caught up, you all? Okay, I think I am. Let me filter it. I don't know why y'all laughing. I'm so serious. Don't let you be next. Anybody that's in here laughing, don't you be next. Yeah, no light. Okay. All right, I am caught up. Make sure. Yes. I didn't get Jerice. Jerice says a black woman said I was making these points up. Man, y'all haven't been lying this whole time. Let's say this, you all. In a lot of instances, they love to try to paint the narrative of, oh, y'all are lying on us, and oh, it's not our fault, and y'all did this to us, and we innocent. No. Y'all come through with very valid points, and these real women's try to discredit y'all and deflect and all of that. No. When you all come through like, no, I don't find it necessary or beneficial to do X, Y, and Z, 1, 2, and 3. No, I'm not getting married. No, I'm not having kids. No, I'm not being stepdads. No, like y'all come through with valid reasons. They just refuse to accept it because that's going to call for them to have to accept responsibility for bringing their children into effed up situations. It's also going to hold them to a standard. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is this, you all. A lot of these chicks are perfectly fine and okay with doing and getting away with all of these terrible antics and what have you that they have been getting away with. Like, for example, y'all see Lil James mama on my screen twerking and jerking and all this bullshit. When you hold her accountable and you say no mother should be conducting herself like this, first things first, in the same area, the same room, the same event, whatever the case may be, as her son, right? Because it's a time and a place. That's going to make her feel like she has to self-improve and do something better and do something differently. A lot of these chicks want to live their lives like they don't have children, even when they do have children. Amen. Again, very selfish. Yet they would call us selfish for not wanting to have children be brought into a world to where we can't give them the best that we want to give them. Yet they can pop out babies left and right? That they really don't care about like that. They're just using their babies for social media clout, a come up, a check, you name it. Yet they don't really want to take the responsibility or the real role of what it means to be a mother. When you are a mother, you can't just be out here twerking and jerking every which way. You know what I mean? Especially in front of your child. When you are a mother, you have to hold yourself accountable. You have to make sure that you are not only looking out for yourself, but you also got to make sure that you're protecting your child. They don't want to do that. No, mama got to have a life too. But the issue is they never even, how can I put this? Section off certain times to where they're able to, quote unquote, live their own life. So, for example, let's put it like this, you all. Okay. When these chicks are bringing children into the world, it never computes to them that they're going to have to live a life to where I have to consider the child. It's not just about me anymore. It's not just about me having a good time, about me doing what I want to do, me having my own experiences. No, it is not just about you. They think that once I have a baby, I'm still going to be able to do all of the reckless things that I used to do before I had a child. They don't know how to factor in, oh no, I can't do that, but it's a time and a place. I can only do that when my child is not around. I can only do that when it's a certain time allotted for me to do such a thing. They want to live their best lives, even, and when I say best lives, in their cases, living their best life is being reckless, being a thought, being in the streets, being ran through, getting high, getting drunk. You know, that's their idea of getting lit and living their best life. So when I'm saying that, just bear with me and follow me when I'm saying that. They feel like, no, I'll still be able to live my best life, aka be wild, free, reckless, delusional, confusional, destructive, chaotic. I'll still be able to do all of that even when I have a child. It never turns off. I don't have to turn it off. There's not a time and a place. I can do whatever I want to do. I'm a grown, real woman. And so when you have Lil James upset that his mother does not know how to conduct herself like a responsible human being and a responsible mother, he's hurt by that. And I would bet you that Lil James's mother does not find anything wrong with what she did with her trash ass. Boy, I'm living my life. You ain't gonna stop me. I ain't gonna stop being reckless just because I'm a mama. And that's what I just said. It goes back to what I just said. These chicks don't want to be held to a standard. Nah, it don't matter that I'm a mother now. I can still be ratchet. I can still be a thot. I can still be a hoe. It don't matter. Yes, it does. Your babies are watching and your babies are affected by that. It's a time and a place. This was not it. Thank you, Yusuki. It says the Prince of Pan Pizza supposed to open the school this month, according to an old video interview that we know of. Let's wait and see. Now, Yusuki, what the hell does that have to do with my damn dope discussion for today? Don't come through talking about Dr. Umar. Hold on. Because what the hell does that even got to do with this dope discussion for today? Y'all just be wanting to come through and just clown too much. What's up, Danny? They just don't know how to relax. Damn. I just really want to know what the hell does Dr. Umar's school got to do with Lil James' mama being trash? Y'all just... I can't stand none of y'all. Do I gotta just go on and shut down? You know what? We're going to shut down all of this shit, okay? Y'all clowning too much. How about this? Everybody is going to jail. Sorry. Y'all all just going to jail. Dr. Umar opening up a school this month. Guess what I'm opening up? A new jail for the crown heads. That's what I'm going to open up. Because y'all don't know how to relax. Y'all don't know how to chill. Y'all don't know how to do anything. Y'all don't know how to behave. I just, congratulations, MIA. You have a new cellmate. Anyway, y'all, I want to ask y'all this before I wrap this up, okay? I want to take a poll, and I want to ask y'all this. Hold on. Let me pull it up. Start a poll. Do you, as a man, want to have kids? Okay? Yes, but the selection is off. Selection of women. Can I fit all of that? Yes, but I'm just gonna put the selection. I know what I'm talking about. We're talking about the selection of women is off. Or no, I have to protect myself. Lord have mercy. Let me ask y'all this. Do you as a man today want to have kids? Yes, but the selection is off. And what else? The selection is off and the times are off. Because y'all already know when it comes to the finances today, inflation, prices and shit, all of that. So let me know. Let's start the poll. I hope I didn't have no typos. I'm going to ask y'all that and then I'm going to wrap this on up. Damn, Dan said F no. Lord. Thank you, John Till. It says his mom's OnlyFans page is called My Baby Asleep. Okay. You're okay, John Till. I've been trying to spare you because you go to jail every damn dope discussion. So I'm going to just give you a warning. Skinny Boy says they did a follow-up video. You can tell she coached him on what to say. He was downplaying the incident and his mama was throwing everybody shade. Let me find out. Send me the link, Skinny Boy. Where my email at? I might do an upload about it. This is my email, demariepoet@gmail.com. Send me the link because I might do an upload about it. Let me find out. She felt the heat from everybody coming down her throat like, Mitch, what kind of wretched ass holdout mama is you? And then she was like, Lil James, we got to clean this up. Tell these people you wasn't bothered by me twerking and jerking and embarrassing you. Send me the link, Skinny Boy, because I know you lying. Okay, I think I'm caught back up. I'm back at Yusuke talking about the damn school and Prince of Pan Pizza. Y'all gonna stop playing with me. I'm gonna give y'all 2 more minutes to answer this poll and I'm gonna wrap this on up. But I had to come through and let y'all know that yes, indeed, we have got to lock up Lil James's mama for being ratchet. And she is a prime example of why a lot of men today are not being stepdaddies, not being biological daddies, not doing nothing because the selection of women that they have to choose from is hitting on Lil James' mama. I don't know what's funny. All I've been doing was dropping facts today. Okay. Let me see what I got to say. This lady trash as hell. She did not give a damn either. Lil James, you ain't. It ain't even that serious. I'm a real woman. I can still twerk if I want to. Okay, and you can. You can, but have some decorum, have some class, decency, and respect. Okay, know that it's a time and a place. That was not it. Okay, let me go to my poll and see what y'all said. Okay, let's end the poll. So I asked my brothers, do you as a man want to have kids? Okay, 57% of you all said yes, but the selection and time is off. And 42% of you all said no, I have to protect myself. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Thank you, John Till. It says party at Lil J Mama house and all the niggas coming. Yes. Go ahead and throw John Till in the hole for 2 months, please. Yes, 2 months. He tried to do a play on the words coming, but I caught that shit. And yeah, he got to do 2 months for that. Okay, thank you. Over. John Till, you don't have to collect any damn thing. Where you're going, you don't need anything. You don't need a toothbrush. You don't need a blanket, a mattress, clothes. No, we just gonna throw your ass straight in the damn hole. Thank you, Charlie. It says, I want my own kids, not leftovers. Oh, ouch. Whoopsie. Lord. I think I'm caught up because I'm back at Skinny Boy. Yeah, y'all going to the Danica halfway. No, ain't no halfway house. It's just jail. Halfway house, don't that mean you're out of jail and now you're trying to get back, acclimated to society? No, yeah, just jail. That's it. It's just jail. Yes, I'm talking, Chris. Do you want to go to jail too? Now, I already let y'all know that this device would serve as both a taser and a walkie-talkie. Just for that, Chris. Tasing your ass. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this on up. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts, opinions, feedback down below. I don't know what's funny. I'm dead ass serious. Since he wanted to say, is she talking into a taser? Now, okay, now it really is a taser. How about that? Anyway, y'all like the video, share the video and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts, opinions, feedback, and everything down below. Okay. Do you feel like Lil James' mama was not that bad? We just overreacting? Do you feel like she was just having a good time? Or do you feel like she's trashed what she did? Y'all let me know. And also, you all, feel free to email me at dmariepoet@gmail.com if you have any topic suggestions, any links. And if it's dope enough, we will turn it into a dope discussion, okay? And shout out to all of y'all for pulling up and showing so much love and support. And again, real big shout out to the MVP Charles for coming through with that 50. We appreciate the type of love, but I appreciate all of y'all. I take none of y'all for granted, okay? But I'll see y'all in our next dope discussion. I should have some uploads coming through for you all this week. So make sure that you all are hitting the notification bell. That way you all can be alerted for when I do my uploads, okay? But I'll see y'all later. Much love and peace in my crown heads. And again, Lil James mama, you are the main reason why a lot of men are not having children. Peace.